Well, I
Well,
think my first impression is I do believe there is the sun is heating, increasing the heat. And in these last years, I believe the sun has there's more solar flares, and the earth is getting hotter. So I think that it could be a reason why these fires, we're seeing more fires, not just in, can you hear me, Aki?
hey,
Aki, can you hear me?
hey,
Can you hear?
hey.
Yep. So I think maybe one is global warming. I think I'm not so sure if I believe that global warming is caused from just human beings. I think there's other things going on with the heating of the sun. Um, but I would say probably, humans probably have some to do with that. Yes, but it's very hard to determine whether somebody started this fire by arsonry. If you
Hmm.
know if you know what that is, arsonry,
Hmm.
or arson, I should say, arson.
Awesome. Hmm.
Do you know what arson is, Aki?
No, I don't know. Awesome.
Okay. Arson is like when somebody starts a fire, it's a crime.
Ah, yeah, yeah. So, okay, okay. Next
Yeah.
question. Next question. Why
Yeah.
do you think Los Angeles experienced so many wildfires?
Mm-hmm. Um,
Wildfires.
uh, I think I'm really not totally sure, but I've heard a lot of different stories. I've heard some theories, conspiracy theories, that they wanted to replace the single family homes with apartments. Um, it could just be a mixture of things. The weather was bad.
Yeah.
I'm really not sure, Aki. I really don't know. Yeah. Um, can you hear me? Aki, can you hear me? There we go.
Hey, next question. How does the climate in the US contribute to the occurrence of
Mm,
wildfires?
um, well, I think California is one of those hotter and drier states. So it's a little bit drier, I think, than most other states. So there's more fires there, I think. But I'm not sure about that. Let me see. Why does California have so many wildfires? It's like every year they have these wildfires. Drought. Also, there's drought. California has many wildfires due to a combination of human and natural factors, including climate change, drought, and human negligence. Wow, human negligence.
Hmm.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Drought is the. So if we look here, drought is when there is no rain. Climate change increases the frequency of severity of droughts, which dry out the vegetation, making it more susceptible to fire. Yeah, in California, it's very dry.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Next question. Hey.
Yeah.
Next question. Which regions in the US experience hurricanes or wildfires the most?
Which region? Well, hurricanes probably Florida.
Yeah.
And wildfires probably California. Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Hmm.
Definitely.
Okay. Thank you.
Mhm.
Next question. What are some unique features of the climate in the Midwest?
Oh, well, in the Midwest we have the 4 seasons.
4 seasons.
So, yep. And each season is very, how would you say that? Each season is very profound. Profound, meaning when we get summer, well, we get all of summer. We get the intense heat in Wisconsin, the Midwest. In the summer, it's really hot. Some people think the Midwest is just cold because it's by Canada. No, that's not true. We get the cold winter, we get the hot summer. We get both of them. And then we get in between also. We get the fall, the autumn, which is beautiful, and then we get the spring also. So we get 4 seasons. Mm-hmm.
In January, how was the weather?
In January in the Midwest, it's still very cold. Yeah, usually a lot of snow still. Yeah, a lot of snow and yeah. The snow really doesn't stop until March 21st, which is the first. That's considered the first day of spring, March 21st.
How did you enjoy snowy season?
Well, I used to enjoy more when I was younger because when I was younger, me and my brother and my dad, we had snowmobiles and we did things outside, and it was very fun, and we could go skiing. But when I got older, a lot of those things stopped, especially when I got married, so a lot of those things they ended. So
Oh, wow.
yeah. And then I had to work more. I had to work a lot and work more, and that was kind of a drag.
Drag. Drag. Wow.
Yeah, it was kind of a drag. You know that word, Aki? Drag?
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
You enjoyed summer baseball in summer season. You enjoyed winter activity like snowmobile
Yep.
in winter.
Yep.
Good.
I used to. Yeah. Yeah, I used to. Yeah.
Great. Next question.
All right.
As a truck driver, what was it like to work in extreme weather conditions?
Oh, man. Well, there were days that it was actually kind of fun, to be honest. There were days, but it was not fun if you got stuck in the snow.
Yeah.
Then yeah. what was the like working? Some days, like I said, they were really fun, but
Very fun.
if you were if you were one of the unfortunate drivers that made a mistake and it veered off the side of the road, or he and then went in the ditch or something, or got stuck, oh man, your whole day is just shot.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's
so it was kind of, it could be exciting, but then it could be very dangerous also, and it could be very um frustrating.
in the winter season or snow
What's that? Yep.
condition. Do you like?
Yeah.
Did you like?
The snow. Do I like the snow?
Yeah.
Not so
Driving.
much anymore. No, not so much anymore. It was, the way I look at it now is I did my time driving truck, and I did my time driving, and I drove so long. So I had my experience, and I'm glad to be done with that. That's a season of my life that is over. So
Okay.
I'm enjoying my new season of life.
Good. So you focus on driving one things, but so change the weather in four season in Midwest, right?
What's that? Sorry.
You can focus driving one things, but change the condition driving condition in the
Mhm.
four season and Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Good. Okay, next question.
Oh,
How do
wow.
you stay safe driving snowstorms or typhoons?
Oh, well, you have to be very you just have to drive slower. You just
Sure.
got to drive slower. Yeah, you can't drive the normal speed. You have to drive slower, and you have to we say cover the brakes. Cover the brakes. Yep, you got to cover the brakes, and you got to beware of sliding. Beware of sliding, because you're going to slide. It's gonna your car is gonna slide. So you got to make sure you don't turn the wheel too hard. You
Too
can't
hard.
turn the wheel hard. Yeah, you don't turn the wheel too hard. Don't turn the wheel too hard. Yeah, kind of like that, a key.
It's not public car.
The car.
It's not public car.
No, public
Uh,
car. No.
yeah. So truck is the big one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yep.
You you had a big deal. You had a big work. You have a
Truck.
big truck. Yeah.
Yeah. Did I ever show you a picture, a key?
Okay. No. Next question.
Oh,
Next
okay.
question. So it's shared picture or movies. So it's so to I can't disconnect
Oh,
in the mm,
mm-hmm.
next question is only audio. Continue what lesson did you learn from those experience?
What lessons did I learn?
Yeah. What
Well,
what
I learned that. Yeah, I just simply learned that you can't drive fast in the snow. You can't drive fast, and you got to be safe. So if you want to live, because some people get in accidents and they die. You know,
mm,
so
exactly.
yeah,
So when you worked uh, truck driver,
yeah.
uh, uh, did you know automobile autonomous drive
Um,
autonomous driving,
autonomous?
autonomous
No, we did not have that when I was driving. We just had when I was driving, we just had they were starting the automatic trucks where you don't shift anymore like that, you know. Yeah. But nowadays they might have they have more of those autonomous trucks nowadays. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Next question. What weathers are being taken in Los Angeles or other cities in the western US to prevent or handle wildfires? Wildfires.
What's that a key? What?
What measures
What measures or precaution?
uh, are being taken in Los Angeles or other cities to prevent or handle wildfires?
um I think they are. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I don't know, but I think because of this, I think now they're going to cities will make sure the water reservoir is probably water reservoir is filled.
Well,
Probably they will. I really don't know. That's one of the things that make sure the fire hydrants are working. Um, Things like that. Yeah, fire hydrants are working. And yeah, I really don't know too much more about it, to be honest.
okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Next question. What do you think is necessary to build communities that are residents to natural disasters?
Um. Well.
What do you think is necessary to build the communities that are resilient
Mhm.
to
Uh.
natural disasters?
Yeah. Well, probably these same type of things. And with hurricanes, it's really hard. I know. And because hurricanes are kind of like they're like earthquakes. They shake everything.
Take
You know.
everything.
So I think they need to have the correct building supplies, and they need to have the correct building materials and build the correct building method. So, and then with the fires and all that, they probably should think about uh, figuring out ways that they can make the climate less dry, because I think that's the biggest reason why they have those fires. So how do we make the climate make it less less dry? How do we make it more moist? You know,
Moist.
maybe they can do something to try to help the weather to or help the ground, you know, to be more moist and there'd be more water. I don't know.
Okay.
I really don't know because that would probably require a lot of changing. It's almost like changing the environment, and I don't know how you're going to do that. So I would just say if you don't want to experience any of these, you know, kind of wildfires or hurricanes or earthquakes, then just don't live in those places. You know, I'm not really sure what else, yeah, to do.
Okay. Thank you.
Mhm.
Next question. As climate change progresses, what steps do you think we should take to mitigate, mitigate,
Mitigate. Hmm.
mitigate its effects?
Mm. Uh, I'm not really sure because I don't know what we really can do, you know, because weather is something like not so sure if we can control, you know. And I've heard of like, these chemtrails and I don't know if you've heard of these before, chemtrails, where they spray this chemicals in the air and they try to create like a different atmosphere. I'm not so sure if you can do that. I mean, I understand the idea. I don't know how successful you will be and how successful they will be. So basically, the point that I'm making is, I really don't know if there's anything we can do, to be honest. Yeah. Whatever we can do, we should do it, but we should know the difference between what we can and what we can't do.
Reducing greenhouse gas emission is critical to slowing global warming. Investing in renewable energy can decrease reliance on fossil fuels. Protecting natural
Yeah,
habitats
yeah.
helps
Oh, yeah.
maintain ecological balance and reduce disasters.
Well, I certainly think that using solar energy and wind energy and things like that are
Yeah,
very, very good things. They're very
good thing.
helpful. Yeah, definitely. I
Okay,
think that, yeah, that's definitely a good thing. Hmm.
nice. Okay,
Yeah.
it's finished the question. So closing this lesson, last 2 minutes. So thank you for sharing. So we talking about wildfire or disaster uh in Los Angeles
Hmm.
and your personal experience uh in Western
Yeah.
Midwest
Mm.
Wisconsin.
Yes.
Uh, Thank you so much. So you are great work as a truck driver. You cared
Hmm.
driving by truck. Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Okay. Uh so I'm sorry to it's not disconnect.
Mm.
It's disconnecting on my laptop. So I
Yeah.
now I'm mobile phone.
Okay.
Uh change. uh,
Yeah.
and and the tough situation for me. It's midnight, so I'm so tired. So I'm
I'm sorry,
lacking
Aki.
over.
I'm sorry.
I'm lacking over. Prepare.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
so
We can find a better time for you next time.
okay, sorry.
Yeah. Yes, we will go. We will go earlier during the week. During the week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. So
Time
how?
for bed. Time for bed, Aki.
Okay.
Time for
Uh,
right.
after lesson, I'll go to bed. So
Yeah. Yeah.
so keep doing. Thank you.
So Aki, do you have to wake up early?
Yeah.
Do you have to
Yeah.
work or
Work.
work?
Working
Oh,
out.
okay.